Welcome back here, San Diego County. We have a new sheriff since the first of this year. She's been very busy since being publicly sworn in last month.
So this morning, Sheriff Kelly Martinez joining us to talk about the state of the Sheriff's Department. So welcome in, Sheriff Martinez. Really appreciate you coming in here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And congratulations again to you. So real quick, want to touch on the staffing. You guys are looking to hire quite a few people into the department here, right?
Yeah, people don't realize we have more than just sworn personnel, more than just deputy positions. We have about 141 positions that we need to staff all the time. So we need, nurses and healthcare workers and food service workers and dispatchers, crime lab. We've got just a lot of great positions out there. So.
And tell us about the job. Obviously, working in the jails, for us normal people, not in public service law enforcement, it seems intimidating. So tell us kind of the pitch. What can we do to get more people hired in the department?
Yeah, it's actually a really good job. It pays well, and we give you all the training, and there's plenty of help there. It's a job where you really help the most vulnerable in a lot of ways, and it's a place where people go while they're awaiting their court process, and so it's some place that we're responsible for keeping people in the jail safe, and it's an opportunity to help with that.
Okay, it's been a busy month and a half for you here. We know since the start of 2023, 4 deputies been arrested on allegations of misconduct. So how have you been responding to this, and what are you doing, Sheriff, to kind of crack down on this?
Well, number one, it's obviously really disappointing and frustrating when something like this happens, but I'm really proud of our staff who brought this to our attention and who acted on it. We're holding our own accountable, which I think is really important. Transparency is important, not only within the department to let everyone know what my expectations are and how frustrating this is, but also to the public. We owe everyone an explanation of what's going on.
Okay, and we've talked about jail overdoses as well. My question to you, how are drugs even getting into these facilities? And why can't everybody, including the deputies, get checked before they enter? I mean, how is this happening?
Yeah, so I've been on this job almost 4 decades. We've always had, I think, historically, every prison jail in the country and the world. There's always contraband that comes in, so that's something that we always screen for. There's a lot of ways it comes in. Primarily, we're seeing it coming in through people who are booked into our jail, into our custody, or court visits and things like that when they come back. So we're doing more thorough screening with that. We do a lot of investigations. We have a full-time investigative unit that this is what they focus on. And to screening our staff, we are able to do that. We do that. It's just the way that we do it is a little differently than with the people who are coming into our custody. When someone comes into our custody, we body scan them. People are strip search, things like that. Obviously, we're not going to do that with our employees. We wouldn't have very many employees left if we did that. So,
with every time they go in and out, there'd be a lot of searches. But even with the people that are being taken into custody, how are you able to check them? I mean, if it's something that they're hiding in their bodies and bringing it in, is there any way to stop that?
There is, and we do capture a lot of the drugs that are coming in. Some of it still gets through, obviously. Fentanyl in particular is very granular. It's very small. Small amounts can kill people, so you don't need to be able to smuggle much in. So it is hard to find it sometimes, and obviously they're hiding it, and trying to make it very difficult for us to find. So.
What are the procedures to try and find the fentanyl? Is there dogs involved, or what are some of the?
So we have a number of things. Mail is one way where people can smuggle drugs in, so we've centralized our mail screening, for instance, and everything is screened in one location and then sent to the facilities. We have body scanners which detect some of the drugs that are in somebody's system if they swallow it or if they've got it secreted some other way. That finds some of it. We do have canines that are trained to find all types of different drugs, not just fentanyl, but cocaine, methamphetamine, marijuana, and all of those things. So just a whole host of things that we do, so we're continuing to work on it.
I was going to follow up with the family members of people who died in jail custody. They've been speaking out against this. They don't feel that they've been able to have enough conversations with you about these in-custody jail deaths. What's your message to them? What are you doing as far as that issue is concerned?
Well, really my message number one is I'm really sorry for what they're going through. We've been trying to reach out. I hope that they will reach back. We're happy to sit down with them individually and discuss their individual situation with them, and we'll continue to try to do that.
Yeah, we've had, reported on a lot of rallies that have happened from the families, the people who've died in custody. So I know that's an ongoing topic that these families have brought to our attention as well. While we have you here, there's a new wellness unit too. If you could talk about that. What's the creation of this? What does this mean for your deputies?
Yeah, so it's been a rough 3 or 4 years for law enforcement in particular. So everyone in our classifications, all of the different jobs that we have, everyone's working overtime, really working to fill all of the vacancies and fill that with overtime right now. So everyone's been under a lot of stress. We understand that that's impactful to their mental health and their wellness. So we're creating a wellness unit that will bring together all of the different things we have. You know, we have peer support and a chaplaincy program.
It's great you
and
guys are doing that.
Yeah, I think it's really important, and I'm really grateful the state is stepping up and providing funding for. Yeah.
Thank you, Sheriff, for sitting down with us. We sure appreciate it. And you're going to be coming back and hanging out with us in the mornings here.
Absolutely.
Hopefully our questioning didn't
Giving us those updates.
It's important that
Thank you for the transparency.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.